Hello everyone, it's AkaTrios here and I welcome you to another episode of Pokémon Rejuvenation. Last time we have done the two quote-unquote bigger side quests in Sheridan Village and also one more which I forgot to take earlier, and then challenged Keta to a gym battle, quote-unquote. I called it gym battle. To then not even get a badge because he jumped into a hole behind a waterfall. Well, this time, I'm kind of stoked to find out where this waterfall goes. So, we go back up here. And let me check if I did my spy scent correctly. I did not, of course. Because why would I? Yeah. So, last time, Keta went in here and... What's going on here? Carotos Mountain isn't a volcano, so why is this place... Trios? The others always said this place was supposed to be a damp calm mountain, but this is nothing close to what you described. Carotos Mountain isn't a volcano. Everything was going so well, I thought the sensei had his eyes opened by your battle. But now I feel like I started something terrible. Please, Trios, help me find the sensei. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much, Trios. I know we can find him together. Let's get a move on. Actually, thinking about this, since in between episodes I've been busy capturing Pokemon again that we missed earlier. Like, all of them. I'm kinda out of Pokeballs again, because, well, there's a lot of encounters in this game. And most of them don't like to stay in the ball. So let's get some more Pokeballs, and we go in with this party. Yeah, I put the Lanoon back in to have a pickup mon. But other than that, we're still going with the same squad. Also, isn't it funny that we have a Combuskin, and it's supposed to be one of the strongest starters in the game, and I have not used it in any of the two gym battles we faced so far. That is somewhat intentional. I am trying to use it as little as I need to. Because, well, I don't want to... No, I don't want to go. I don't want to make the game too easy, even though... With that Nidoking Dedenne combo, we might actually have just done the same thing but differently. Well then, going in here we'll see a volcano-esque place, which is quite worrying. We get our first encounter, which is Slugma and Nummel. Well, one of them I want to catch, not sure yet which one. Now that's just plain unfortunate. Yeah. I don't want my Dedenne to die just yet, so let's bring him a Brine Bandit. Alright, and then let's just throw a ball at the Slugma. That's the first mon from here. We don't want to give it a name. It just goes straight to box 4. And out we go. Ew, what is that thing? It's gross and creepy. It's looking at us. I don't like this. It also forces us to go the right way. We cannot go left. Same here, but we can still break these rocks. Which lets us go a bit further into the mountain. A Roly-Coly in a Slugma. Well, this time let's paralyze a Roly-Coly. And hope that exactly that happens. Perfect. Let's throw a Pokeball at a Roly-Coly and another Pokemon caught. Perfect. The more Pokemon we catch now, the less I have to catch later. No. Down here there's lava. Well, there's a way to get there, but right now we're unable to get onto the lava. Nummel and Slugma yet again. I will swap to Blind Bandit for this. Unfortunately, Aelita will always attack the Nummel because that has an easier way to die, so... We just kind of have to deal with that. And we just saw something. The sludge did change the field for a second, so that's something we should remember. So don't forget to talk with a perfect ground. Right, nose past Lugma, huh? Alright, that's great. Another nozzle there. Fun attack does miss. We get burn from our field. And now we can just throw another ball of a nose pass. That's actually almost all the encounters in this section of a cave. The only thing we're missing is actually the Numel, which we might be able to catch at some point. Alright, getting out of here again and running a little bit faster. But it appears... Oh, an Onyx. Well, I cannot really hit the Onyx, so... Let's go further here. There's a Fire Spin TM. Not the worst TM to get, actually. What's that thing on the ground? Where do these things keep coming from? Yes, I'm a weird instrument on the ground. SEC got disgusting and creepy just moments ago. Nice to meet you. I'm SEC, Security Enforcer Component. Model number 3567. This model was placed under the authority of subject Medalist. May SEC please see your ID? ID? I don't have anything like that. No worries, I shall use SEC's access to the roster to confirm your identity. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. You wretched pieces of garbage, you're nowhere to find in Team Zen's roster, which means you two are considered intruders. Okay, this is a bit too loud for me, I actually have to locally turn this down. No Team Zen complimentary pudding for either of you. As a result, SEC will vaporize you to nothing. Please die. Yes, we have to fight a robot. But we're fighting a robot together with Aelita, so it shouldn't be too hard. Security component SEC would like to battle, and it throws out a Shadow Ponyta. Now the difficult part about this is the Ponyta not dying. So please, by all means, stay in that ball. Perfect. We keep that Ponyta. My systems are failing. You know, the Shadow Ponyta is going to be started beyond PC. Wow, you two beat SEC as his own game. Impressive. I suppose this means SEC is out of a job now. You attacked us first, we could have just gone past you. And what exactly did you expect to do that, you stupid grape? Hey! SEC is automatically launched out of the ground when people come close to SEC. SEC is quite literally a roadblock. This is your fault. Sorry. You should be. Well, now that SEC is defeated and there's no reason for SEC to exist here. Is that a stick of dynamite? It is tradition for SEC to self-destruct upon failure. SEC shall explode into itty-bitty pieces. Hope you don't get cut up by the shrapnel. If you're gonna blow yourself up, then just do it already. Do not cry for SEC. SEC will remember you in dreams, but also, fair warning, SEC has wife. Wife is much more annoying than SEC. She's beautiful, but annoying. SEC loves her with all of SEC's motherboard. Okay, bye. Man, what was all of that? I don't even want to think about it. We should just keep... It seems you have murdered my husband in cold blood. Not only did you break my husband, but also my heart. And that is an impressive feat, considering I have none. Ha, ha, ha. I am evil. Are you now? Well, now that I'm down a family member, I suppose that one of you will have to do as a replacement. Eeny, meeny, miny. You're now my daughter. Yep. Clara just stole Aelita from us. Well, no matter. For now, we have to just go on into this weird place. Huh? Following here was a mistake, Trios. You'd do well to turn around. Turning around would be dumb, and in fact, stupid. Thank good news. That girl I abducted was happily accepted by Miss Medalist. Girl you abducted? One moment, I'm getting a call. Ah, good to see you, Keta. What are you doing in my lab? A rebellion, perhaps? I won't let Team Zen control me any longer. So yes, you fought off the right answer in that void you call your brain. I wouldn't be talking to me that way. Not in your situation. My situation. A very special someone in my possession. I believe you know her as Aelita. Wasn't enough for you to follow me? You had to bring her too? Make no mistake, Keta. She came here by herself. We saw it all from the security cameras. Don't blame tears for your bad decisions. And, by the way, you seem to make quite a lot of those. No matter. We'll be waiting for you in my throne room. We'll settle things there. Until then. This is the absolute worst case scenario. But there's no use worrying about it. We need to get work together now. We'll save Aelita, shut down this factory, and drive Team Zen out of my village. No time for questions, and certainly no time for answers. Yep, we're now traveling together with Keta, the guy we just defeated. Keta, Sensei of Sheridan Village, your betrayal will not be forgotten. That's fine with me. In fact, I want you to remember this. Why would you have to send out electric types? Well, Blind Bandit is gonna be there. Ah, that sucks even more. Ooh. Oh, not the one I wanted to attack, but... Somehow I made the wrong mistake in sending up Pokemon twice. Well, no matter. We're just gonna Sludge Wave. Which still deals a ton of damage. Going here, and next fight, we're just gonna take this grunt out. We talked about a shadow Pokemon, so we should probably try and kill both of those Pokemon at the same time. But one's an electric type, and the other's one a flying. But so let's solve a Pignite takes a wrong decision. Oh. Well, Pignite does not have a chance to make the right decision. Parabolic Charge again, and we should be cleaning up that Golbat over there. There's no Shadow Pokemon. Aw. Yeah, there's really no reason to use anything but the Parabolic Charge. It's so strong. You're so strong. Tried everything in my power to stop you, but I couldn't. Yeah, well, sucks to be you then. Go up here, another Zen guy, or girl. Not surprised that you aren't able to see the benefits of our research. You're right, I don't understand. I don't care to either. All I'm interested in is eradicating this laboratory. Magnemite and Magneton. Gee, I should probably stop putting Mouse and D on standby. This is getting a bit out of hand. Yeah, I can't really do it like that. I have to bring out our friend Blind Bandit. Ooh, Flame Burst really good here. Brings out a Cling. We can double kick anything really. Which should help with a Flame Bursting. Combuskin dies, but it's not of no consequence to me. What matters is that Blind Bandit is a ground type that cannot be hit by electric moves, so that was my angle there. Linoon picked up a Moonball. Yes, that's great. You're causing... Why are you causing so many problems? Sure, Pokemon are so cool. Slanted and Arbok, huh? Well, that I can definitely just Parabolic Charge away. Ouch. Another Parabolic Charge. Should heal me fully. Fearow comes out. We do the same thing. Yeah. In my first playthrough, I didn't use the Dene. I should have. Guess you just don't understand. Yeah, really, I do not. Okay, that's a red-yellow gate. But let's first see what this place brings. That's a yellow gate. Good. And if you go up here, is there also a blue gate? So pressing this is actually beneficial for me. Yeah, we cannot go back in there. We need a blue one to go back there. That's good to know. Down here, we go further into this place. Ah, we just where I thought we would be at the beginning. Okay. Now we can just move through here. That's green-blue. That's fine. With that, we can just go up through these gates. Next place. Next encounters. Let's defeat those guys first. Ooh, an Onyx. Not a fan of that. Let us swap to Dr. Growler. That was very unimpressive. Let's Bug Bite, be Dunsparce. Yikes. Yikes. Vibrava. Vibrava! God, I wish I had that one. Regular by bear. We could have killed it. We could have flinched, I mean. I mean, it is funny to bring out a Lanoon, right? Even though it does nothing. It did flinch the Onyx bout. That one's defeated. Now go eat. Now we go to that one. Electorate Shelmet. Ooh, interesting. Shelmet is done for. Gossifleur comes out and have a Parabolic Charge. Yeah, again, my strategy here is not really all that interesting. It's just click the button that deal the damage. Right now, my buttons do not deal the damage, so we go back to Blind Bandit to do click a button that deal the damage, which is Sludge Wave. Button has been pressed, guy has been defeated. Great. Okay, I think there is no riddle here. If you're going to face Medalist, you should read some of the books in this room. Who knows? It might save your life. Shadification progress. Yeah. Shadification process is rather simple. To transform a Pokemon into a Shadow Pokemon, a certain amount of Ether energy is required. Using this Ether, we are able to close the door to a Pokemon's heart. In doing so, this suppresses Pokemon's emotions and transform into emotions fighters. I'm good. Read books yet. Medalist, the head scientist, recently procured an extremely powerful Pokemon. This Pokemon was obtained under the desire to transform it into the most powerful Shadow Pokemon. Why she was able to obtain this Pokemon is unknown. Medalist is preparing something very special for you all. Parabolic Charge? Oh no, Struggle Bug. Damn. Well, now we can just Sludge Wave away, right? Alright, you cannot be hit by that. However, you should be able to be hit by this. Jeez. Yeah. That one's done. Read the books. During Medalist's research expedition on Mount Ruin, she came across a Volcanion. Somehow she managed to capture it and bring it to Carotos Mount. Using Rift Matter, she was able to transform Volcanion into a power source potent enough to fuel her experiments. An unfortunate side effect to this energy is that, while potent, it is unstable. The extreme heat it produces causes the lower portions of a mountain to transform and melt away. Medalist found the side effect to be beneficial. Okay. Yellow barrier opened. Okay, this is always just a book. Yes. Volcanion is able to generate enough energy to fuel organic and inorganic material. Its waters have been found to have healing effects. However, it can be found to burn its target sometimes. The powerful Pokemon Medalist captured could not be turned into a Shadow Pokemon for normal procedures. Pokemon was violent and needed to be subdued using extra methods. The staff in this laboratory were able to create armor that subdued his abilities while the shadification process is ongoing. The Pokemon's so strong, you need armor to control it? Almost sounds like the Pulse Opera back in Reborn. Yeah, we're just taking all of them out. Ah, there's a ground Pokemon. I don't like that. So let's throw up Blind Bandit again. While this Larvitar is getting a very unfortunate death. And then we just click a purple button. Yeppers. And there we go. Isol's dead. Or rather defeated, not dead. That would be a bit much. Alright. We have a hyper potion here. Open the case, we get an upgrade. Important if we ever fight a Porygon. We can push this green button and we can go through green barriers. That's great. Because there's a green barrier right here. Going in here, we can fight more battles. Against Allison, Anorith, and Liliep. Definitely parabolic chargeable. Okay, I was really expecting you to hit the fire punch on the Liliep, but not that it matters. Because, again, we can just parabolic charge. The only thing that we're really missing is a way of having coverage on our mouse. That would make this mouse way better. Right now it only hits for electric, but it only can learn as a special fairy move Dazzling Gleam, and I don't think that one's implemented in this game just yet. We could give it hidden power. Actually, I will give it hidden power. I don't know which type hidden power is gonna be, but I'm gonna replace charge with it. Oh, we could have also given it secret power. That would have probably been better, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can do anything else. We can give infestation to something, but that seems a bit bad. We fight that guy. Zenelist Fern, how did you get here? Hidden power Steel. HP Steel is actually interesting. Makes us good against our fairy types. I'm not too sad about that. Alright, Roselia. Let's HP Steel this guy. Why did you not hit the Servine? It literally just got a buff. HP Steel is actually really interesting. Okay, there's Sharon. Okay. Get the Dusk Ball here. Oh, hi. I have no interest in stopping you or whatever. See, Ellie and I were only here to pick up a new batch of Shadow Pokemon, but somehow Ellie got himself trapped on one of these machines and is now in danger of being Shadowfied. Is that even possible for humans? Either way, I didn't see you. You didn't see me. How's that sound? Honestly, Ellie, Sharon, that sounds perfect. Now, going back in here now that we open the blue thing, we can open this case and a Pokeball is inside with a Mime Jr. That's the one encounter in this place. And now all the barriers are open. Obtain fresh water. Yeah, that's what I need. Let's save here. I think we're not much further. Ah, there's the heal spot, but we don't really need a heal spot with Keta with us. So let's just heal again and go up into the next area. Aelita! Sure took you too long enough to get here. But now that you're here, the show can finally begin. Show? Everything is just game to you. Yes. Let it go, Medalist. Aelita has nothing to do with this. Maybe half an hour ago that would have been true, but now she's a playing piece just like the rest of us. But you don't see her that way. Of course you wouldn't. Because why would a man refer to his own daughter that way? How? Oh, come on. We were all thinking it, right? But with that response, I'm confident enough to say that I'm right. With that info, everything starts to line up and make sense. What are you talking about? Don't. I'm going to tell you a secret, girl. Your father is nothing but an irredeemable traitor to you and your village. The purpose of this facility is to create shadow Pokemon, but there's another small little part of it that you don't know about. In truth, Team Zen could have taken over Sheridan a long time ago, but in exchange for peace, Keta gave up the lives of everyone in Sheridan Village except you. No. But yes! When production is complete, the factory here will be shut down, but the problem is that the amount of energy generated here cannot be moved or contained. So once production ends, the mountain will explode. And Sheridan Village will be wiped out in a volcanic eruption. Is this true? It's true. Hey, Alita. Oops, did I do all that? Well, you can have her back. Now, if you're in for a show, I recommend you following me. But if your folly is as powerful as my jolly, then hurry on yonder. Are you okay? I don't want to talk to you right now. My feelings towards you are tough. I don't expect you to understand. But I had reason to do what I did. It doesn't make it right. You're right, it doesn't. I have a lot of sin in my soul, and I have caused a great number of people pain. But at this moment, I'm trying to make it right however I can. I know, I still believe in you. I always have. You always were too pure for your own good. Trios, Aelita, I want you to go back to the village. There's no way, is what I would usually say. But in this situation, I cannot guarantee success alone. I know what Madelice has been waiting for us, and it's going to be extremely dangerous for all of us. If we don't stop her here, then it's just delaying the inevitable. We're with you. Thank you. In that case, let's move. Yeah, so Keta's Aelita's father. Fun, isn't it? As I said before, this lab was created to produce shadow Pokemon. Most of the shadow Pokemon are ordinary Pokemon and such, but I, the gorgeous and genius Madelice, went well beyond that scope. I've created the most powerful shadow Pokemon there is. Clara! Ma'am, call it as you wish. Releasing locks. Brace yourselves. It's coming this way. Isn't it beautiful? This is the culmination of all of my brilliant research and team. This Mewtwo. What's with all that tech on it? Well, we had trouble keeping it obedient, especially when it became a shadow Pokemon. It inhibits its power a little bit, but it still blows everything away just fine. Trios, you're with me. Aelita, we'll need you for backup. Can I trust you with this? Of course. Oh, I almost forgot something super crucial. Don't think I didn't hear about the cute little device you have there. System, activate the snack machine negation signal. Snack machine negation completed. Snack machine operations are no longer functional. Not good. I was sort of banking on taking my Mewtwo back. But the plan hasn't changed. We take this thing down together. Fall. Trios and Keta versus Madelice. And yes, this Shadow Mewtwo is part of this fight. We have to defeat it quickly or else. Well, my first order of business is actually nuzzling it. Okay, it is a shadow type, which makes it weak to all kinds of attacks, but I'm gonna be honest, defeating that Shadow Mewtwo is not that easy, because we basically don't deal any damage to it. Actually, this is not looking too bad. 6 turns remaining, we should be able to do this actually. Okay, I think at this point it will be imperative to actually bring out Ace Club. If I read it correctly, its its regular defense has, or its defenses as a whole have been reduced, which means that we can actually hit it for more damage now. And considering it's Shadow Pokemon, we might actually be able to do something here. This is very good. The Shadow Beam, of course, kills our thing, but that's to be expected. I'll hit a Sludge Wave here. That should kill a Shadow Mewtwo, perfect. And now we just have a normal fight on our hands, and this fight we can definitely win. We hit the Houndoom twice, we get snarled, but that's not much of a concern to me. Of course, all of our attacks are regular damage, not special, but it is what we have, and it is what we use. Houndoom is now dead. The Salandit comes out. Right now, I don't think we have any reason to use Blind Bandit anymore, so let's swap to the Growler. If I'm not mistaken, you're a poison fire, so that makes my life a bit harder. So I just want to make you weaker. This is fine. Now I can bring back a bandit again. A confuse rate. That doesn't. Of course it does. Of course it does twice. Okay, we actually may very well lose this fight now. Although I still do have yeah, I still do have a revive stocked up. Double Veno Shock. Well, ain't you just a treat? We have 2 revives stocked up. That's good. That's actually very good because now I can revive 2 mons at once. This is the first time, the first turn they always just use those setup moves. So let's unlock our Ace Clock as well. Ah, it's not even enough to kill it. Oh, you're weak. Golbat dies, and now the rest here is just straight up making sure that they die. And Medalist is defeated. My, now that's a surprise. I knew the suit of armor inhibited Mewtwo's abilities, but I couldn't imagine this outcome. Too bad, that's not enough to stop Mewtwo. Impossible. Even after that entire fight, it's like it didn't take any damage at all. Let me tell you, my Pokemon are still healthy. No, you two need to leave right now. But you said? I know what I said, just listen to me. Why don't you listen? Just listen for once. Huh? Crescent is back. What's going on? Trios, Aelita. What's going on? Where did they go? I wasn't done killing them yet. Mewtwo, let's look for them. Not a chance, I'm still here. Fine, Clara, find them. As you wish. Hey, Trios, you gotta wake up. You can't lay down there. Oh, thank goodness. What kind of friend would I be if I let you wither away in toxic waste? Thanks, Aelita. Hey, no problem. That's what friends are for, Trios. Where are we? We were fighting that Mewtwo and then suddenly the strange Pokemon appeared and then there was this bright light. Anyway, we still seem to be somewhere in Medalist's lab, I think. Let's team up again and find a way back. Yeah. So, in my original playthrough, I actually did not manage to defeat that Shadow Mewtwo, but this time, it didn't really feel that hard. Medalist's rest of the team felt harder than that Mewtwo. Maybe it's because of the Detonating Nuzzle, making it a bit easier to land hits on it. Because otherwise the Shadow Wave will literally rip you apart, but hey, we did it, and that's what counts. I know this may not be a good time for this, but Trios, do you think any less of a sensei in Nova Truth? He's trying. He's trying, but sometimes there's a point where you just go too far, right? This is clearly too far. I should hate him. I should be so angry at him that I couldn't even speak his name. But it's not like that for me. Deep down I still believe in him. It's like my very soul is telling me that he's doing this for everyone. Sorry, I didn't mean to waste your time. Let's find a way out. Generator room? Bad feeling about this. Yeah, you should have. But first, let's pick up this TM for Flame Charge. I know our fire Pokemon already have Flame Charge, but why not get more Flame Charge for our Flame Charge? Now, Flame Charge is not really a TM that a lot of Pokemon get, so all Pokemon we use that could get it already have it. No matter. Locked. So our only way through is through the generator room. We could, again, take a Butterfly, but we're already fully healed, so what matters? What is that? Well, I thought you have done a very, very good job of making it this far. Last time teleporter hit me like, lol. And Oh my god. That was great. Answer me, Clara. Where are we? This is the VGCR room, also known as the Volcanion Generator Control Room. The being you see here is the generator of this facility. And its appendages are strewn all above the mountain. This Volcanion has been altered to become a literal heart for Medalis's laboratory. As long as it lives, this facility in Mewtwo shall forever be powered. What? But that means that no matter what Father does, Mewtwo cannot be beaten. Very good! There's one perk of that suit that Medalis failed to elaborate on. It receives energy directly from Volcanion whenever it falls in battle, reviving it instantly. The drawback in its power is rounded out by its immortality. What do you even do about this? You could try breaking down the glass and destroying the Rift Volcanion. Try shattering the glass. I will give you one shot. Ow, 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 ow. Bro, I can't believe she actually tried it. Imbecile. The glass is reinforced and cannot be broken. If it weren't that easy, the sheer temperature would be enough to melt the whole pane. I had to try something. Try this instead. What is up, losers? SEC has returned. Well, truthfully, SEC never left. There are thousands of SEC everywhere. Now, SEC has the honor of killing you here. Get ready. Isn't he just dreamy? A hunk of a husband. Perfectly cylindrical and round. Why did your lives go so wrong? Right now, we need to make a move on your river way. Trios, let's team up and knock these two away just like last time. Murder this Shinden, honey. You've got it. SEC will tear those two apart. Battle mode initiating. Another battle against SEC. Shadow Quagsire. Now, this time I think we can still nuzzle. Because as a Shadow Pokemon, this is not actually a ground type. And that helps me oh, okay. That helps me a lot in catching it. Because, well, having it paralyzed is pretty good. Oh, our Snake Machine is still powered off. I forgot. Malfunctioning. Yeah, what's the deal with you two? Does SEC disgust you? Perhaps you have an SEC destroying kink. Very, very rude. This time is Clara's turn. SEC will just explode himself into very fine pieces of orange metal. Boop. SEC, do not do this. I cannot live without you. Clara does not have to worry. There are many SEC, but only one Clara. Clara is one of a kind. Clara will meet another SEC and fall in love all over again. But now it is time for SEC to continue with SEC tradition. I won't let you! That was anticlimactic. But they won't be bothering us anymore. There's gonna be something in this room we can use to stop Volcanion. Let's look. Yeah, there's this terminal. Volcanion status resting. Now I could either try to shut down Volcanion, transfer Volcanion, or feed Volcanion. Please the executive ID. Now, I know this ID. Of course I do. I've already played through this game once, and I have actually written it down, and I have the thing open. But, come on. Wouldn't it be way too easy? If you know the code, we should give up on this one. We're gonna have to try something else. Volcanion does not require sustenance at this moment. Request denied. Damn, the poor thing can't even have a bite to eat. Inhumane. Now the only thing we have is transfer. So, let's transfer. Volcanion shall be transferred to Throne Room. Is this acceptable? We move Volcanion to the Throne Room. We might put Father in a really bad position. Is there any other place we could transfer it? Volcanion shall be transferred to Carotos Mountain. Transferring. Volcanion was transferred to Carotos Mountain. It could be anywhere, but at least we have a shot at taking it down now. Although we didn't have to hurt it. Let's get this over with. Huh? Someone else is down here with us? I'm gonna catch who they were. Whatever, no time to speculate. Let's go. That was Crescent. And Crescent showed us the way to the right place. Now we can still go back here and still try to get in here, but this is locked and this will only be unlocked way later into the game. So I hope you guys remember that. Back to Carotos Mountain. Let's save once more. We go further and not stumble into a single battle against him. Well, don't mind if I catch it. Nice. Means we've caught all the Pokemon here now. It's too hard to run in here. Okay, you are not healing my Pokemon. There it is, Volcanion. It's exposed now. This might be our only shot at taking it down, Trios. It's so cruel to hurt this thing, but if we don't, I don't even want to think about it. Are you ready? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do this. Wait, what? Rift Paradise. Where'd we end up? Instead of that rift? Mommy, are you there? Mommy, I miss you. Please come home, Mommy. There's something here? No, there isn't. It's just made to be a little bit more symmetrical. Downloading Code Stasia. Now we can look at whatever this Code Stasia is, and it is of course the Rift Volcanion with very, very high special attack, but very, very low speed. Oh, it's quite large. It's actually an infant. Taken from its mother, it's filled with the sadness of never being able to see her again. It is completely and utterly stationary. How brutal. Oh, you have a trainer from a mountain. Trainer, will you take me to my mommy? I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to go home. Will you take me to her? Thank you. Please take me to my mommy. Rift Volcanion left out a languid grumble. Well, first up. And you might see this Pokemon has a ton of special attack. And honestly, it's almost a bit hopeless to try and defeat it. But there's still a way to do it if we get lucky enough. Which right now it doesn't look like. Can we just double kick? I mean, I don't have anything effective against it here, so... The Paralyze really doesn't do anything here. One of them down. Paralyze, it won't move. That's good. That means we can survive one hit. We already lost almost our entire team, though. Yeah, that's... More stat loss, but yeah, this is still killing us. Well, different approach, right? Now, one thing we can actually do, and we can swap Pokemon here, which is very cool, is we can actually go back and get our Boulder in our party instead of the Lanoon. Sometimes we have to actually prepare before fights. Now I will actually start with Boulder, because Boulder has, I think it still has Eerie Impulse. It do. So we can at least get one special attack drop off. And that's our way in. So let's go back to that Rift Volcanion. And see if we can't just... Air Leader is gone, but that's fine. See if we can just go further here and actually defeat this thing now. And now we won't try anything stupid. We just go in for the kill. Scorching Sands does not kill it outright, so we can hit another double special attack drop. And with this fight should be way easier. Could still go for the nozzle to paralyze it, but we can still hit us with Steam Eruption. We can go for Parabolic Charge, so we can heal up a bit. And this should now be a rather winnable fight. Especially since it lowers its stats again now. So we should take less and less damage while dealing more and more damage. So the Parabolic Charge should keep us completely healthy. And make sure we defeat this Rift Volcanion quite handily. As you see, as soon as we have a bit of a strategy, which was lowering its special attack, this becomes an incredibly easy fight. Thank you. And with that, Canyon is gone. Hopefully you're in a better place now. Cheers, let's go back to the throne room. With Canyon down, maybe we can make a difference. Well, I'd be up to see that. Well, I don't really need you anymore. I already have all the encounters in this place, which is great. Means I have to do less. Now we can use these things to make us healthy again. Save the game. And let's go in here. No! Oh, thank goodness, he's just knocked out. Father's going to be okay. I wouldn't get my hopes up. Ah, the children have returned. It's just some time too. It seems Clara fell and taking both of you down. We trashed that robot and took your precious generator. What are you talking about? That's impossible. It's true. Volcanium is no more. Your facility is done for. Ah, so that's where you ended up. Sorry to say that Volcanium wasn't the only source of power here. Come, you two. No. Oh, but yes. You two. Eliminate both of them. What? You were so preoccupied with these children that you didn't consider the possibility of a third party. And that was your biggest mistake. What did you do? It's simple, actually. We took the time to thresh around and destroy the 3 hidden generators around the mountain. They were quite simple to find once you found their general locations. Then one by one, Goffertel tore them apart. Doesn't matter, it's still a Shadow Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon obey my command. Mewtwo, enough messing around. Destroy them all. Psyshock! What's going on? Please help her. No, that voice. Could it really be? Hey, Aelita! Talia. What? Sensei? I've done a lot of wrong things in my life. So many people have lost their lives because of me. Their suffering and their burdens will stay with me for my entire existence. If there's one thing I can do, it's atone for my sins by saving you two. No, don't be stupid. We can always return together. Hey, Aelita, please forgive me, but I've been a terrible father. And I wouldn't blame you if you decided to resent me. Then, do one last thing for me. Please run from here. Allow me to atone for my sins. We just can't. You there, girl, please. Goffertel. No! Goffertel, what's so funny? Thank you. I wasn't doing it for you. And by the way, we'll be leaving you here. Goffertel and I have a lab to thresh. I know. I'll accept this fate. Foolish. You're a fool, Keta. And with that, the fate of Keta is unknown. Somewhere very distant. Can you please explain to me what's going on, Nastasia? Ever since your idiotic attack of the SS Oceana, we've been on a massive decline. We've lost Melia. Do you understand what that means for us? Not only that, but Zeta has been captured by Crescent. Please tell me how we're supposed to operate now. Zeta's the only one out of all of us who is capable of creating dimensional rifts. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to tone it down by 3 notches. Tone it down? You're in no position to scope me after all this. And guess what? We got notice that Metal is fate in mission too. That worthless trash heap of an admin. I don't understand how you can all be so calm. Speak of a devil and she shall appear. I see Gira is actively working on giving everyone in the facility a migraine. If a migraine is what takes for any of you morons to take things seriously, then fine. It's good to see you, Medalist. It's unfortunate, but it has to be on these circumstances. We're all very curious on how you were defeated so embarrassingly. Care to give us some insight? Alright, I need a drink. There's your insight. Nevitt, 1 margarita on the rocks, please. I think it would be wise to answer Nastasia, rather than run away to the bar to cheap out. Why am I so complicated? All I asked for was a drink. Well, if you really want to know what happened, it was because of that fiendish traitor. Oh, a traitor? Now this is interesting. It was that sniveling sensei of Sheridan Village, Keta. Everything was going perfectly. I just needed a few more days. It's because of him and that stupid trios that Mewtwo was lost. Oh, but don't worry. I got my just desserts soon after. Keta of Cherry Village is no more. So pathetic. I would have never let this happen in the first place. And why don't you try being useful for once? Maybe instead of playing video games all day, you could actually contribute to something. It's just a thought though, dearie. Oh, I got you one failure. Oh yeah, I forgot the crucial detail of my failure. Crescent was there too, and she caused a whole lot of problems. How are you fair against her, I wonder? Crescent? Again? What the? What's wrong? I'm gonna need everyone over here now. Did someone tell me what's this blob doing? What was Blob is doing in our lounge? Oh, you know, we let it in after it asked nicely. Of course no one can tell you what this thing is doing, idiot. Settle down. Whatever this thing is, it's about to do something. Huh? That's trios. How did they get into our facility? Well, look at this. Seems like things are falling into place for us. What are we doing running our mouths? Capture them. My name is Nevet, but I'm sorry, but this is where the journey ends. Come quietly and we won't hurt you. Hi, we've already met, remember? At Carotos? That was quite embarrassing, yes? I want a rematch. This time I won't be so kind. Ah, are you the one who caused Metal so much trouble? How cute. My name's Gara. If you're causing Metal this many problems, I have a feeling we're going to get along just fine. I believe we've met before too, I'm sure remember. It's quite fortunate that you ended up here. How's that possible? How that's possible is another matter. As for me, my name is Nastasia. Now, what to do with you? Well, the boss would be happy to see them after everything they've done, but how about we show them a bit of our anger too? I see no reason to hurt them unless they show more resistance. Let me at him! I deserve this. This is my redemption story. Someone grab him! Damn it, we gloated too much. We lost our opportunity. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of those. I'm sure of it. Just know that the game is on, Trios. Let's see who bests who. And next time, I'll do so well, I'll get promoted. Yeah! Hey, leader? Still nothing from Trios? No, I've asked everyone around the village and no one has seen anything. What if Trios didn't? Hey, leader, you can't think that way. I'm sure Trios will turn up when you least expect them to. As long as Trios shows up at all. Trios, where are you? What's that? There we are. Just randomly in the middle of Sheridan Arena. Trios! Where have you been? I've been buried sick, you know. How long have I gone? Huh? You don't know how long you've been gone? Well, today is August 6th, so that would be about a week? I know the sensei, no, my father, isn't here anymore, but his memory will continue. I'll be strong enough to carry his legacy for him. That aside, you haven't just been moping around for an entire week. I took what you told me and did some research on those things called shadow Pokemon. Yeltsin and I may have found something that can purify them. Alice is eager to share what we found, so please speak to her. Remember that huge wooden gate down on the lower level of our village? We'll be waiting there. Please don't take too long, but if you need to rest, that's fine too. I'll fight to honor Sensei's death. I think I have the stocks on Nidoking here. You ain't gonna take that away from me. Well, good that Bowler got its return, right? I bet y'all didn't expect that. Well, that was actually part of the plan. I kept that eerie impulse on Voltorb for moments like these. Not exactly this moment, but moments like these. Even though I've lived in this village for all my life, I've never seen what's behind this gate. This is new territory for me too. It was once said that Sheridan Village had the power to open one's heart and mind. That power is indeed hidden somewhere in Sheridan. Why is something so helpful made hidden? Yes, in fact, it's crucial. People have tried to steal this power in the past, which forced us to close off this area completely. Oh, the irony. The place where you open yourselves up has closed itself. In a way it is, but that time has come to an end. There we are, thank goodness. I was worried this old gate had stopped working long ago. I'm happy to see that that it is still in great condition to this day. Children, the passageway leads to the Purity Grove. This place holds a vast amount of spiritual energy, so it'd be wise to be respectful at all times. Is it really okay to leave this gate open? I believe it would be fine. If anyone truly wanted the power, this gate would not stop them. It's merely here to stop ignorant passers-by from mistakenly entering. Let's see. Come now. There's much to be done. Yeah. Going in here, we go to the Spring of Purification, which holds a Magica seed. Nice. With that, we go here, and that's a place where Celebi is venerated, huh? Would have thought that a place like this was hidden somewhere in Sheridan. There's so many secrets to uncover in this world. Welcome to the Spring of Purification. This is a sacred grove Sheridan Village has protected for hundreds of years. The spring isn't as powerful as it once was many years ago, however. This is where you'll be able to purify any shadow Pokemon you come across. But before we're able to do that, we must bless this area by calling the Voice of a Forest. The Voice of a Forest? Yes, the Voice of a Forest is a temporal being that shares its power to purify evil beings. It is the reason why this place exists. What do we have to do to call it? I'll show you. Hey, did you hear that noise? Hearing things during our battles? Don't blame me with these lame excuses to why you're losing. Hey, I'm serious, I'm not making this up. Baby. Eldest, nothing seems to be happening. You must have patience, Aelita. Voice of a Forest isn't native to the Floria district of Avium. It will take just a little while for it to get here. Eldest, what was that? The Voice of a Forest? Looks like it's finally here. Celebi. It's here! Celebi, Voice of a Forest, please bless this shrine. Thank you for her hard work, Celebi. Wait, it's leaving just like that? Celebi cannot stay in one place for too long. It looks after Avian with its power to travel across time. So now Trios can naturally purify any Shadow Pokemon? When a Shadow Pokemon's heart is completely open, it can be purified here, yes. That's great to hear. Now you're that much more powerful, Trios. Aren't you glad you met me? That's it for you here, isn't it? You'll be leaving here and continue your journey. I just want to wish you the best, okay? I'm sure you'll visit a lot to purify Shadow Pokemon, but... Oh goodness, I totally forgot something. What's the matter, Aelita? Trios, didn't Medalist ruin your snack machine? Ah, I remember now. She messed it up with that jamming signal thingy. I may have a solution to your problem. Huh? You do? Yeah, I heard that there's a famous engineer visiting Aqua Town at the moment. I believe her name was Saki Blakiori. Blakiori. That's a name I like to hear. Regardless, Saki Blakiori may be able to help you here. Wow, you're a genius, Eldest. You go to Aqua Town and find Saki, you can get your snack machine fixed. Hey, leader, and this is just a suggestion, but why don't you take along with Trios? Do you mean it? I can really go? What about the village? What will they do without a sensei? Survive. We will survive. I will look after the village until you return. Oh, thank you, Eldest. You won't regret this decision. But I haven't left the village before, so I'm not exactly sure how to get to Aqua Town. Let's take a look at the map. Currently, this is where we are. The Spring of Purification, Sheridan Village. Aqua Town, your final destination, is up north, right about here. Huh? The path looks isolated. How do we make our way up there? Once upon a time, you could take the train from East Gearan City, but that line no longer exists. Nowadays, I hear you that there's a way you can get to Route 4 from Golden Leaf Town. Golden Leaf Town is down this way. From Sheridan, you'll need to make your way through Route 3. Route 3 is a straight shot, so you shouldn't have any trouble getting there. Got it. We'll get there without any problems. Road to Golden Leaf Town will be a longer one. Before you go, I advise resting at the inn. Sounds like a good idea. I'll return and get things ready. Don't worry about my payment, Trios. You're a lifetime guest in our book. But before you go on, there's something. Maybe later, Eldest. There's work to be done. Once she sets her mind to something, there's no stopping her. Reminds me much of Vivian. Who's Vivian? Oh, I'm sure that's something you'll learn in time. But that's not important right now. I was trying to warn you about Golden Leaf Town. While Sheridan and Golden Leaf Town are sort of terms, the people of Golden Leaf Town are not too keen on visitors. Now I shall return to the inn myself. Farewell. Yeah, we should remember that. Golden Leaf Town and visitors, not big friends. Trios, can you hear me? You've done well, Trios. I wish for you to visit me in Amethyst Grotto. Power embedded me, I can bring you here, but only once. You wish for this? Yeah, sure. Let us go then. I just want to heal once more. Just save once more, just to be safe. And yes, we've already caught 124 species. I've been busy. Trios, it's been some time since you last visited me. Although I was invisible to your eyes, I was with you every step of the way. But this is fine. This is the outcome we both of us prepared for a long time ago. Now that Keta is gone, I can no longer exist within this realm. I suspect I shall disappear soon, but before I do, please take these with you. Number 103, Stacking Shot, and the Diamond Punch badge. Some time ago, I think shortly before your battle with me, my other half came here for the first time in ages and left me with a box. It seems my other half knew he would lose to you. I wanted to leave a parting gift. Now, it would be wise to return to the inn at rest. Trios, you have a part to defeat Team Z. I know you do. I'll leave everything in the hands of you and the next generation. And with that, even the spirit of Keta in this grove leaves. A statue appeared on this pedestal. What could it mean? Interesting, innit? There's 6 pedestals here. Oh no. People will make fun of that. Yeah. With that, we have received another encounter, apparently. Let me put the encounter rate to 0 while we walk to Sheridan Village. Because we're already over an hour again, and I don't want to stretch this out more than it has to be. So let's just... Whoops, sir. That was not intended. Let's just take us straight to Sheridan. We now got the 3rd gym badge, by the way, which means that our Pokemon can now level to level 30, which is nice. It is especially good for a few of our Pokemon. Like, for example, our Voltorb can now evolve into Electrode. And also, some other things get stronger as we approach level 30. Unfortunately, our Sawaddle is not one of them. That guy will have to wait after the next gym match to really up its potential. I'll just ignore Amanda there. Today, we raided an entire Zen base. And successfully at that. We only had one setback against the Volcanion that was easily remedied by putting the right Pokemon in my team. So I don't see that as a setback. Other than that, we finally received our 2nd gym badge from a spiritual Keta before he finally kicked the bucket. And we got a new TM with a move we don't know. The user proceeds to attack the opponent with quick jabs. The more it's used, the more powerful it is. So it's basically a physical version of Echoed Voice. But with this, I'll leave you behind for now. This has been a fun episode, but I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be probably even more fun. Bye bye!